Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome. Thank you for always watching my videos. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for sharing my videos. I do not take this for granted. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you. You're welcome. I need to give you Coke and Pepsi. Calabi. So guys, how are you coping with this economy? Because pressures is worry everybody right now. Things are really expensive. Oja fresh in low buy, but allegeable now. We cannot eat money. So guys, today I'll be talking about my miscarriage experience. Pardon me, my miscarriage experience, how I pulled through, and how I prepared my body for a new pregnancy. So this video is to encourage someone that has gone through miscarriage or is currently going through miscarriage. I want to tell you that it is not the end. It is a phase that will definitely pass. You'll pull through. I can assure you that I pulled through, and by the grace of God, I have my triplets. You definitely would pull through. Don't beat yourself so hard. It is not your fault in any way. It is not your fault. Um, I was pregnant. Yes, my first pregnancy, and I I think I was 6 weeks gone when I was at the office on a Saturday, and I noticed some spotting. I noticed that I was cramping, and then I was shocked that cramping, what's happening? How would I see my period when I am pregnant? And then I went to the bathroom and saw that I was spotting. That is, I had blood stains in my pants. I googled, and Google said that it is sometimes normal for there to be spots seen in early pregnancy, the early weeks of pregnancy. Okay, I had a little relief at that point, but because of the cramps, and Google has different views, and another person said that it is wrong and all of that. I shall carry myself, bundled myself to the hospital. On getting to the hospital, I was asked to run a scan. The sonographer's conclusion was that there was no heartbeats. Okay, there was a fetal pole, but no heartbeat was found at 6 weeks. Yes. So I took the results to the doctor, and the doctor said that at that point there was nothing he could do. That if the baby is going to stay, it will stay, and if the baby would not, the body will find a way of expelling the baby itself. So for the pain, he gave me paracetamol. Meanwhile, I am not a medical practitioner. So whatever I say here is my experience. I'm not saying that you should do everything I did, or I'm not saying you should do what I did. Please go to the hospital. I am not in any way close to being a medical practitioner. So I went home, took the paracetamol, and then he advised that I should rest. I rested on Sunday. I didn't go to church. On Monday, I had this. I was in severe pain. That's the word. I was in mad pain. The pain became unbearable. I had to rush to the hospital. Better as my husband had to rush me to the hospital. And on getting to the hospital, I was booked for another scan. I did the scan, and the conclusion at this time was that I was having an inevitable miscarriage. Yes. So, but this inevitable miscarriage, I was in pain, and the fetus was still in me. It wasn't starting to come out at that point. So the doctor gave me diclofenac and a medication to help me flush out the baby from my system so I could feel better. So I took the medication and went home. I think before I got to the house, I started feeling that something was coming out of me. This is bathroom, clean up, and all of that. So I went back to the hospital 3 days later. Then the doctor advised that I shouldn't get pregnant in 3 months I should ensure so that my body could heal and prepare itself for a new pregnancy. The doctor also advised that I should take folic acid. Yes, folic acid. So I asked the doctor, I was like, what did I do wrong? Because the only question that was running through my head at that time was why, what, how? Because I know that I did not really stress myself when I was pregnant, and I felt stress is the thing that would make you probably have a miscarriage. So I was asking the doctor, and the doctor said that there is no explanation for miscarriage at that time of pregnancy, because he said it's cool because one, sometimes or most times, if it is your first pregnancy, your body treats a first pregnancy as a foreign object, and the body tries to fight it to expel it. Then he later went on to say that it could be also be chromosomal issues, that probably the fetus did not develop well, blah 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 blah. And in trying to pacify me, because this is my doctor, he likes to pacify me a lot. Dr. Ludia, you are doing well. He said that I should thank God though that the pregnancy was expelled at that time, because it was possible that I could have carried the baby to term, and I'll probably have given birth to an incomplete baby or a disabled baby. So everything was working for my favor and all of that. I felt he was trying to pacify me, but that's by the way. So I asked him when, because he had told me that I shouldn't get pregnant for 3 months, and I asked him I when my period will regularize, and he said that I should begin to see my period from 4 to 6 weeks after miscarriage. Okay, oh, I waited, and then I was using folic acid as I mentioned. I was religious with my folic acid. 4 weeks passed. Mr. Red no show. 6 weeks. Mba. It was the eighth week I went back to the hospital. Ewa, Mr. Red is not showing. Or Mr. Red has not shown. And then he said I was going to run through some hormonal tests. Yes, the result of the test was that, meanwhile, I had high prolactin before all of this, even before my pregnancy. And I remember that I asked the doctor that could it be because of the high prolactin I had a miscarriage, and his response was, um, if the high prolactin, that what high prolactin would have done for me was to ensure that I would not get pregnant, not make me have a miscarriage. So he said that it was not in no way the high prolactin. So the hormonal result was that I had very low progesterone level, and I had high prolactin. So I was given a medication to regularize my period. I think 130 days medication, something. Yes. And I was also given another medication to for progesterone to boost my progesterone level. Having done that, I think this was still within the 3 months, because the doctor said I shouldn't try pregnancy for 3 months. So after the I think the 28th day of using that medication to regularize my period came. So after that cycle and another cycle, I don't remember, but I think after that cycle, I got pregnant. Yes. Meanwhile, at this point, I was still on my folic acid and my progesterone medication. And sorry, another medication for my hyprolaxin. My hyprolaxin was that I was lactating without breastfeeding a baby. I didn't have a baby and I was lactating, and it wasn't because it wasn't because of my initial pregnancy. It has happened before my initial pregnancy. So I was pregnant, and because I was pregnant with triplets, I was given a medication to ensure that blood circulates to my babies. A blood thinner or something, sha. That blood circulates to my babies. Then at 16 weeks, I did cervical circlet. I explained that in my previous video. Then I was given progesterone shots. I think 2 times in a week for 4 weeks. Yes, 2 times in a week for 4 weeks. That was what I did basically. And then during my pregnancy, I remember that I had I was anemic. I was anemic in pregnancy. but I was on a particular blood medication as well to help boost my hemoglobins. I'm not a medical person, but to help boost my blood. So guys, that's my story. I hope this helped someone. I hope um you feel relieved. I hope you know that this is not the end of the world. Miscarriages happens to so many people. You are not the first, and it is not just you. So just take it easy on yourself. You get pregnant, you carry your baby to term. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. I'm sure you enjoyed your time with me. Bye.